Della Maddalena says Islam is overrated on the feet and believes he can knock him out. In one interview he said, "A lot of people probably think Islam's just going to drag me to the ground and make quick work of it. Sure, he's a strong, solid fighter, but I don't see him sticking around at this weight for long. One fight, maybe, then it's back down. I genuinely believe I can beat him. Belal's all forward pressure and stance switches, but against someone who doesn't constantly shift distance, I know I can find my rhythm. Islam's striking doesn't impress me much. I see plenty of openings. If I control the range and keep it standing, I can land clean. Even if he gets me down, I'm confident I can work my way back up. I'm not an easy out." Jon Jones took to Instagram Live to silence claims that he's running from Tom Aspinall.
I got people in the chat calling me a duck. Meanwhile, I'm living my absolute best life. I don't know if it's considered ducking when you're living good. I don't think it works like that.
Before we continue, hit that subscribe button to help the channel. Paddy the Batty Pimblet has some strong thoughts after watching UFC 315's explosive main event from home.
46. It's gotta be Jack Della. It's gotta be. And new, rank 5 coming in and taking the belt. He deserved that. Best fight I've watched the Bilal's ever. Della versus Islam. He showed he's got good takedown defense there, but Islam's a different beast, isn't he? So we'll have to see how his strength transfers up to welterweight. Main card, UFC probably won't be too happy with that, like 4 fights went to decision, but there was some good fights in there. The main event was better than I expected it was going to be, to be honest. Jack Della, new champ. He'll be fighting Islam next, I think. Let's see what happens in my division now. Who ends up fighting for the belt and who ends up getting the belt. Could have big implications for my career going forward. And then obviously Valentina, as we said, the best flyweight of all time. Probably a new #1 contender at flyweight after beating Grasso. Decent little card.
Ilia Topuria posted sprint footage today, and fans couldn't help but notice. He's huge now. Topuria is moving up to lightweight for UFC 317 and looks like a serious problem in the new division. Daniel Cormier nearly faced Jon Jones again, but not in the cage. Daniel Cormier revealed on his YouTube channel that he was offered to coach the Russian Ultimate Fighter opposite Jon Jones, but declined. Meanwhile, Jon Jones is coaching opposite Nate Diaz in the Russian version of TUF. He said, "They wanted me to coach against Jon Jones, but I wasn't interested. Spending a month in Thailand, face-to-face with a guy I'll never fight again? No thanks. He already beat me back in my prime. I'm 46 now, man. That ship has sailed. I might mess around for fun, but a full month commitment like that? Not happening." Chael Sonnen comments on potential matchups.
This is the fight. I gotta tell you, so seldomly in this space do I get what I want. It just doesn't go my way. From the moment I heard Ilia Topuria was coming up to 155 pounds, the fight was Ilia versus Charles, which, by the way, Sarukian needs to be considered for the winner. Like, before we ever get to Islam, and Islam made it very clear, he didn't want to be in the division. I mean, Islam has never asked us for anything as a community other than that we give him a shot to not have to beat the scale anymore. So let Islam go. He did his time. Let Ilia move up. Charles is the right opponent, and I will view the winner of that as the world champion.
Jon Jones and Hasbulla are sharing food together. Dana White just announced massive fight news.
Current lightweight champion Islam Makhachev is going to move up to the welterweight division to face Jack Della Maddalena. UFC 317 International Fight Week, June 28th. You all know Ilia Topuria, undefeated, 16-0. vacated his featherweight title. And now he's moving up to lightweight, and he will face former lightweight champion and number 2 ranked Charles Oliveira for the vacant lightweight title. Tom Aspinall, I didn't read it. I told you guys already. We'll get Aspinall versus Jones done. John Jones versus the heavyweight fight will happen. Just relax. I'll announce that soon. We're returning to the United Center in Chicago, Illinois, August 16th for the first time in 6 years. In the main event, the middleweight champion, Dricus du Plessis, will defend his belt against Khamzat Chimaev. Dricus' last 4 wins have come over former champs Sean Strickland, Israel Adesanya, and Robert Whittaker. He hasn't lost in 7 years. 20 of his 23 wins have come by finish, and now he faces the undefeated 16-0 Khamzat Chimaev. This is a badass fight, and the fight you've all been waiting for. UFC 319 is back at the United Center in Chicago on August 16th. And stay tuned for more information about tickets and other fights that are on the card.
Fans aren't too happy that Islam Makhachev is vacating his title, while John Jones still gets to keep his. Some of them say, Islam vacated his belt before John got stripped of his. Strip John Jones. Why does Jones still have his belt? I swear that man has some serious dirt on Dana. Dana White is a clown riding John Jones all the way to his grave. Sad. Take Jones' belt so we get some real title fights at heavyweight. What's your opinion on this? Let us know in the comments. Former world champ Luke Rockhold and UFC contender Khalil Rountree. Sharpening steel with steel in sparring.
With it. Nice feet. You control where you're at there. You control the tempo. Nice. You're good, bud. Stay with it. Down the middle. Yes. Way to put them together. Got down the middle. Slide with that jab. Down the body too. Down the body to that jab. Down his shoulder plate. You gotta keep him out of your face a little bit. Down the fight. There you go. There you go.
Nice.
There you go.
Nice. Way to see it.
You're good. Stay relaxed with it. Down the fight.
Makhachev's manager Ali Abdelaziz explains Islam Makhachev vacating UFC title.
Obviously, if Belal were to win, Islam was never going to fight Belal, and he's going to stay in the division. But now, Jack win after unbelievable fight Belal put on, and I think Belal gained so much fun from this fight, and he'll be back. There's no doubt in my mind. But Islam have beaten everyone in this division. Literally, Dan Hooker, Arman, Charles Oliveira. He's on a 15-fight winning streak. Finished 10 of his last 9 opponents. Is nothing else anybody deserved to go fight for second title Islam. And the reason was he wasn't going to do it because Belal was the champion, right? And in the UFC, it was like, even I was talking to Dana, and he's like, if anybody deserve, Islam can do whatever he wants. And if Islam go up, he's the champion. You have these 2 guys, Charles Oliveira and Ilia, fighting, and they can fight for the title. But everybody know who's still the champion of this division, because he never lost the title, right? Now Islam get to fight end of the year, fight Jack Maddalena, who's a really good fighter. Give credit where all credit due. And I just think Belal, absolute warrior, he just have a little off night, and I believe he can still beat Jack. It was very close fight, but right now Islam he's gonna go fight for a second title, well deserved. Nobody in the UFC right now in any division doing what Islam Makhachev do.
Ilia Topuria is sending a strong message to the lightweight division, aimed squarely at Charles Oliveira and Islam Makhachev. Following Dana White's Instagram Live, Topuria jumped on X to share his thoughts, and he didn't hold back. On June 28th, another dream will come true. I'll be the champion of the lightweight division. Charles, my apologies in advance. I'm just fighting for my dreams. It's unfortunate that Makhachev run away. 17-0. That's it for today. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel to stay updated with everything happening in the world of MMA, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new video. What do you think? Will Ilia Topuria beat Charles Oliveira and remain undefeated? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, stay strong.